Hey, I'm Zach. It's time for another electric scooter review. If you have been looking for a scooter and you're on a tight budget, then you're going to want to watch this. Next on Now You Know. We reviewed scooters that cost over $2,000, but not everyone needs a scooter with super specs. Will this XR electric scooter from Gotrax fit your needs? Let's dive into the specs and the price. There are two versions of this scooter, the XR Ultra that we have here selling for $350 and the XR. The XR lists for $399, but currently Gotrax is offering it for $250. Now that is cheap for an electric scooter. What do you get for $250? Well, let's talk about the battery first. The 36 volt 5.2 amp hour battery is here in the stock. So nothing huge or powerful, but Gotrax claims a range of 12 miles for the XR and 16 miles for the Ultra. Now on the Ultra, you get LG batteries, which is how you get the extra range. More money spent on better quality batteries means better range. Having the battery up here means that the deck can be lower, but it puts more weight up high, which means the scooter is a little bit top heavy. Now we tested the range and we got 7.7 miles on fairly level terrain with mid-50s temperatures and riding it pretty hard. The battery, which you recharge here, recharges in about 3 to 4 hours. Okay, so the range is pretty limited, but a few miles may be just what you need if your commute is short or if this is more of a fun scooter for the kids. The Ultra has a 350 watt motor and the XR has a 250 watt motor, so don't expect any face melting acceleration, but for getting around on level terrain, it'll do just fine. Hills are another issue. If you have serious hills on your route, then you better get used to walking or else look elsewhere for a scooter. 250 watts just doesn't have the power for getting an adult rider up hills. Now, the top speed is 15 miles per hour, which is adequate for a scooter, but again, nothing that will plaster a grin on your face. A nice way to put it is that it's a safe speed limit, especially for urban riding. Now, there's no suspension on this scooter, which makes sense in this price range, but there are 8.5-inch air-filled tires, which are good for helping to smooth out the ride, but a bummer if you pop one because they're hard to service yourself. Now, unless you're super handy, you'll probably want to bring this to your local bike shop for any tire repair because it's really hard to get these tires off the rims. And of course, the Gotrax is a folding scooter. You're going to need two hands. You're going to pull this knob out here, pull this back here, and it folds down and clicks into place right here on the back wheel. It's got a nice headlight, which is plenty bright. The max rider weight is 220 pounds, but keep in mind that with a 250 watt motor, heavier riders are really going to affect the performance. Now it's rated at IP54 waterproof rating, which means that you can ride it in the rain and through shallow puddles, and it's not going to get hurt. It has a mechanical rear disc brake, which is operated by the brake handle on the left. And it has regenerative electronic braking when you let off the throttle. Now the throttle is here, and it's nice and simple to operate. It has cruise control, so you can keep going the speed you want without keeping your thumb on there. The display is simple and straightforward and easy to read too. It gives you current speed, speed settings, and battery life. Now the speed settings are the basic 1, 2, 3. Now why wouldn't you always use 3? Well, if you're trying to save battery or maybe if a newbie rider is on it. The deck is fairly low, which makes getting on and off easy enough, and the grip on the deck is this rubberized non-slip texture finish. It's got a simple kickstand, and the colors are, well, I don't know, it's a budget scooter. I mean, I think for a budget scooter it looks pretty good, actually, but I'll leave that up to you. Now, Gotrax offers a 30-day return and a 90-day warranty, and they have customer support based in Dallas, Texas, if you need help Monday through Friday. And they offer free shipping. Bottom line, if you're looking for a budget scooter to either dip your toe into the electric mobility world, or maybe this is a gift for the kids, you can't really go wrong with the XR. Its price point for the features is hard to beat. Now, it's funny because if this scooter had come out a few years ago at this price, it would have been a smash hit. But as the market has gotten crowded with electric scooter companies and prices have dropped, it's become a much easier product to get your hands onto. Now, we enjoyed riding it around in both suburban and urban environments. Now, it's not going to turn many heads, but it will get you to and from cleanly. And scooters can be a great way to commute sustainably and save a lot of money. As you can see here, owning this scooter is even cheaper than riding a bus to work or even renting scooters. Thanks so much for watching this review of the Gotrax XR foldable electric scooter. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to help us put out more content on sustainable electric mobility. Now you know.